know, Senior Chief Kelly is the third member to be attacked. 3 perps are dead. Also killed was his wife.
They better hope he doesn't survive.
Why's that?
He is more dangerous and effective than any man we have in the field.
Without Remorse is an American action thriller loosely based on the 1993 Tom Clancy book of the same name. The story follows John Kelly, dang that's a bland name, a Navy SEAL hell-bent on seeking justice for the murder of his wife and unborn child. The further he digs to find the truth, he discovers a covert plot that could incite a war between the United States and Russia. So, I watched this without knowing the source material, and I must say this movie gave me mixed feelings. Here are some major reasons why. The revenge premise. The revenge premise has been done a countless number of times, but because you're addressing the same issue doesn't mean you have to examine it the same way as everyone else. If you're adapting a period piece from the 90s, the best thing you could do is veer away from the source material a little bit. What I mean by this is take the genre, add something to it, take something away, or do something with the characters that makes the story refreshing to the audiences that are presently watching the film. They could have done this by starting the story from a different point. Instead of getting to know John Kelly, maybe start us off showing the economic tensions between the two countries. You know, if one more thing happens, then there could be war. Or start us off from the perspective of the enemy and tell us why he wants the war to start, and then while the villain is doing his dirt, John stumbles upon it and they kill his wife and child because of it. That way, we aren't looking at the typical linear storyline of the hero getting wronged and then going out for revenge scenario. I don't know, I'm not a screenwriter anymore. The film was predictable. We know that every story has a journey from A to B and then to C. The thing that makes most stories interesting is that stories don't have to be told in order. Stories can start in the middle or at the end and go backwards in storytelling. Not only that, but stories have plot points that propel the action or spins it in a completely different direction, which causes intrigue within the viewing audience as they try to figure out, well, what the heck is going on? So instead of having A to B to C, you might have A, 1A, B, 1B, 2B, 3B, and then C. It keeps the audience on their toes. This film doesn't have that. It just flows from exposition to action the whole way through. The dialogue. Now, it would be really unfair of me to compare the dialogue in this film to the likes of Tarantino and Sorkin, but Without Remorse feels very bland and without soul. I know the actors probably didn't mean to do it or they were directed a certain way, but it came across very dry and emotionless. The strongest emotion in the film was from Michael B. Jordan's character while he was screaming in grief. But he was screaming though, technically not dialogue. If there was some punchy dialogue from the characters, a little humor, or even a little authenticity, it would have made the film better. Other than that, the action was on point. That was one of the most enjoyable parts of the movie for me. Michael B. Jordan has got the hang of these action roles and he does a great job showing his skill and making it look believable. Well, Mike signed up to do this film and the upcoming film Rainbow Six, so here's hoping that Rainbow Six is better than this film. That being said, I give Without Remorse a 6 out of 10. Have you seen Without Remorse? Did I get it wrong? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let's have a discussion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified on new content. When do I post new content? Every Saturday. This is Movie Complex, your place for bite-sized reviews.